What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, we are going to be taking a look at Jurassic World Evolution. I've heard some mixed things from varying sources, so I wanted to go through and play it for myself here on the internet so that you guys can figure out if this is a purchase worth having or if it's just not something you're into. If you don't know what Jurassic World Evolution is, we're going to be building a Jurassic Park full of dinosaurs and all that kind of fun stuff. And where can you go wrong with dinosaurs? Surprisingly enough, there's a lot of ways you can go wrong with that. I've played enough dinosaur games over the last 5 or 6 years to know that just because it got dinosaurs in it does not mean it's going to turn out and be okay. Let's dive straight on in and start a new game.
Hello. May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5. Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should. Because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are. And you want to be ready before you try that.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab.
Okay, let's build ourselves a Hammond Creation
We've already
Lab.
started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
You gotta say it like they say it in Jurassic Park. You gotta go, dinosaurs. You gotta put a southern drawl on it. Dinosaurs. So we can bring dinosaurs from Jurassic era to the Jurassic World with the Hammond Research Lab. That thing is pretty large, but I think the fence will probably, like, expand out. I think that's what he was referring to. I don't know. It wants it over here, so let's go ahead and do it.
Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
All right. How about just build my building up real fast so I can have dinosaurs? All I really want is Ankylosaurus.
You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths and the power grid.
Okay. Let me take a look at this right here and see where it wants to be connected to. It's probably better to go from there to, like, here. There we go. It looks good.
Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
Boo! Struthiomimus is dumb. Struthiomimus is stupid. Give me Ankylosaurus or I quit. Alright, so what am I doing? Incubate a Struthiomimus over here. So we've got to incubate a dinosaur. We've got a hatching bay. Alright, let's incubate one. Struthiomimus. It's a crappy dinosaur, but it's the only dinosaur we have right now. The best dinosaur is right here, and it's called Ankylosaurus. Anybody that all I ever wanted was to have an Ankylosaurus that I could hang out with and smoke blunts with. That's when my Ankylosaurus would smoke weed pretty heavily. But then we would just hang out and we would think about life and be like, what do you think about this fern over here? And he'd say something super profound, and I'd be like, bro, I think you're a little high right now. And he'd be like, yeah, probably. And then he'd smack another dinosaur with his hammer tail and be like, got him. So for $30,000, I can incubate crappy Struthiomimus. All right, fine, whatever, we'll do Struthiomimus.
Machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
Yeah, you'd think Ian Malcolm would have learned his lesson by now and just leave this alone. I can release it? Do I want to release it? Where does it go when I release it? Is that a good idea, though?
Life, it begins. The most precious moment, the result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique. And now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
He doesn't sound Jeff Goldblum doesn't sound nervous enough to be Dr. Ian Malcolm. Like Dr. Ian Malcolm, I need my free camera back. Well, like I don't want to hang out with that dinosaur anymore. That's a lame dinosaur. It's not Ankylosaurus.
The Foundation has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
All right. So we have the science division, we have the entertainment division, and we have the security division. I'm going to go with the security division because you know the dinosaurs are going to get out at some point, and then my base is going to be like the epicenter of like Jurassic Park 5. All of a sudden, Chris Pratt's going to be riding a motorcycle, he's going to be talking to a velociraptor or something like that, and you're going to be like, what is even going on with this film? And they're going to be like, no, don't even worry about it, you'll see later on. And then all you really get as an answer is later on, you get to see T-Rex fight against some hybridized T-Rex, and you're like, all right, that still didn't answer my question why we're riding motorcycles and talking to velociraptors, but okay.
This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors, because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
I don't like that we have the word exploit in there like anywhere. If we're going to be doing this, we should be doing it for purely scientific reasons. Like not weaponizing or whatever. Build, connect, empower an expedition center.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
How do I can rotate like that. Gotcha. So where does it want this to be? It says that it's okay with it being over here, so...
So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
Alright, I mean, I'm a busy guy. I'm in charge of this dinosaur raising. And so, I can't always be reached. You know, you can hit me on my celly and leave a message, but I'm an important dude.
Well done. And you'll notice absolutely no hint of sarcasm. Unless you listen real closely. So, what I meant to say is that completing that contract has raised your standing. Your reputation, if you will, with the security division. This means they'll be willing to give you more difficult missions.
Okay. What are all these things over here? So we have, like, this little menu. We've got reputation on that side. You can see it went up with security. We don't have any missions done as of right now. We have almost no income at the given moment, which is probably not good. We got a number of...
Here. I've got a new assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set. Give it a once over, then let me know if you're interested.
So we need a test dinosaur for a security appraisal. Acquire 50% of the Edmontosaurus genome, and we can proceed. The mission will fail if the mission required dinosaur is killed. Alright. Like, I don't know if this is something I should be working on, but hey, we gonna do it.
As you can imagine, the animals in the various facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers. And this is where you come in.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
All right, so we got our expedition center right here. It looks like they're on
I'm gonna need you to
cooldown.
extract enough DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on.
All right, I guess I can do that. I mean, you guys like keep talking when I'm trying to talk. So anyways, we got to incubate a dinosaur right now. We have a fossil center.
The fossil center lets you extract DNA from fossils and amber in order to create new dinosaur genomes. Exciting!
Yeah, extract fossils to build genomes for each dinosaur. Visible or viable genomes allow you to create dinosaurs at the Hammond Creation Lab. Expeditions sometimes bring back extra funds that can be sold for hard cash. So that sounds attractive to me. I've always been very excited about the ability to stack up some cash right now. You know, for a movie spin-off game, this actually feels weirdly functional. Like, it's kind of surprised me. Like, most of the time when I see any game that's got, like, a movie tie-in to it, where it's got some kind of license thing going on, I expect it's just going to be a mess. But it's playable. I mean, it's definitely playable, so I don't need Struthia mimus. I need Edmontosaurus. And so that one right there is exclusively Edmontosaurus. So let's go for Horseshoe
Good.
Canyon.
The first expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction.
All right, how long does that take? 2 minutes remaining. Okay, that's not too bad. I can deal with two. Oh, the rain effects, though. That's going to look terrible when I transcode it for YouTube.
Your job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
Do these people work here, or are these people visitors? Like, how do you tell when there's tourists around? So we have an arrival point right there. They come down through our Disneyland-like place, and they're like, oh my god, it's so amazing. So my island rating kind of sucks right now. I can go to the Island of Death at 3 stars, although I don't really know why you would want to. It's called the Island of Death. Are we just really, really bad at taking a hint? And we've got ourselves some fossils right now. It looks like we've got Ceratosaurus. We've got Edmontosaurus, which is at 44%. If I go back to, I don't have research right here, expedition map. Are you guys done? You still got a minute left? Okay. So these are fossils that I have right here, and I can just straight sell those. What happens when I get 100% of the genome together? Are they like less likely to get like Struthia mimus flu, or like how does that benefit me having more of their genome? I would assume we would need most of it anyways, although in the movies, didn't they splice it with like chicken DNA or something like that? I forget what they spliced it with, but they didn't have like the complete genome. They spliced it with other things or something, if I remember correctly. We're sitting on $2.5 million right now. We haven't really made friends with any of the other direction heads. We've got enclosures, which are pretty cool. We can get fences, keep the dinosaurs from getting too close to guests. We could dive up in here and we could hatch another Struthia mimus. It's possible. It appears as though you need a certain amount of DNA before you're able to kick out a new dinosaur. So let's go ahead and, yeah, incubate one of them. It's got attack power? Why does it have attack power? This is like Jurassic Park, not Pokemon. Like, are we going to battle our Struthia mimuses? Struthia mimus use quick attack. What happens when I go to modify genome? What does that do? So we've got null gene, Saurus, Rana, Catasbiana. Lifespan. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just clicking on things and I'm just enjoying the fancy cinematic. Like, this is a pretty crazy UI right here as far as the game's concerned. So apparently, oh, I can change their color patterns if I want to, I guess. I can change their cosmetic. I can change their lifespan. So I can go with cardio strength right there and apply the gene. It makes their genome less viable, but it increases their lifespan, which I assume is like their HP or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's frog DNA. That's what it was in the movies. I forgot what they spliced him with, but they spliced him with something. Yeah, release little dude. Let him go. That's cool. Let him go, like, be out there and do dinosaur stuff. He can go hang out with all the other Struthiomimis. There's one right there. Let's have a look at our expedition map. Well, not the map of my base. That's not what I was looking for. Let's go in here, and we will go to our expedition map. Insufficient fossil capacity. So should I just, like, sell these? Apparently we're extracting Struthiomimus. That's cool. Do what you gotta do. Yup, extract the DNA from all of these. It looks like we have the extraction slots ready, so we're just gonna hang out for a minute while these get done. Once these are all finished off, the InGen database. Is there anything else I can build? Like, what kind of stuff do I need to be building up in here? If there's, like, an optional mission to upgrade something, and I build it right now, do I have to worry about that? So we've got a rapid aerial response to park incidents. We've got a ranger station. Ranger teams can be dispatched to repair buildings and objects, resupply feeders, take photographs, and medicate dinosaurs. Okay.
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
Okay. So we've got some rhenium. We can just sell that for 100,000. We've got a skin impression of a dinosaur. We can sell that for 100,000. We've got Edmontosaurus right there, which is very good because that's what we're working on at the moment. I think we needed both of those. Let's extract the DNA. Oh, we got a bunch of Edmontosaurus. We'll probably be done with him pretty shortly just because we're time gated right now, unfortunately. I don't know what I should build, but we just made 200,000, so maybe we can build something. We've got a gift shop. So what is that, a research center? So research allows you to...
lets you improve your park in various exciting ways. New buildings, upgrades, and more await.
Okay. So essentially I can just research stuff over here. Simple enough. So we've got genetic research. We can do, let's see here, Alpine, which allows us to get a new skin for our Chasmosaurus, the 9090 Nikakis, our Diplodocus, Draco Rex, Indominus Rex, Kentrosaurus. Essentially, it's a skin for a whole bunch of them. We've also got intensive repair right here. Splicing this gene will increase the defense and resilience traits. The properties of the anole lizard DNA will regrow lost tails, significantly promote healthy tissue regeneration. We also have intuitive learning over here. Splicing this gene will increase the attack and resilience traits. Why do I want those traits on my dinosaurs? Don't we want them to be, like, docile and medicated the entire time? Like, why can't we just keep them hopped up on opiates? That's all I'm saying is, like, maybe keeping them docile would be intelligent. Yeah, give me disease resistance right there. The shark apparently gives me disease resistance. Are sharks more disease resistant than other animals? Like, how would you even know that? I suppose scientists would figure that out, but nobody's ever told me that. Why is it that shark DNA makes them more resilient to diseases? I've never heard that before. Are sharks like they don't get the cold or something? I don't know. I figured they'd be cold all the time. They're in the ocean. So how much did that grant me? That gave me 4%. Oof, we're going to be working on this for a minute. We're going to be working on this for a minute, but that should give us enough right there. Oh, they've got different star amounts too. Okay, that makes sense. Expedition map-wise, let's go back and we are going to... What's over here in Spain? We've got Ceratosaurus. Probably going to stray away from carnivores for right now. The Lance Formation, Hell Creek. Do they have the Burgess Shale around here? I don't know. We've got the Morrison Formation. Okay. Let's go with that one right there. It'll probably be okay. I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Always solve a few more problems. So make sure to review this contract.
All right, so increase the value of the park to 5 million. Reputation changes. We'll lose it with entertainment, with science, but we'll gain it with security. There's a $50,000 cash reward. What's the park's net worth right now? What happens if I turn it down? Nothing? You can just turn it down free of any kind of penalty? That's good. I don't like it when games like landlock you into doing certain things. Like you have to take the contract, otherwise you get downgrades and things of that nature. So we've got a gift shop right here. I think that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, put in a gift shop. How do I tell what my power consumption is? So, power grid right here. Our output at the moment is going to be 60. Is there like an overlay or anything like that that I can look at to figure out? Maybe the control room will know. So in the control room, contracts, we got nothing going on right there. We got no missions, finances, island navigation. Hey, we can actually make Edmontosaurus now. That's pretty cool. I probably put all the...
Next, you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond Creation laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure. You'll also want to make sure we've got an ACU presence on this island.
Alright, so our facility satisfaction is what I'm trying to look at right now.
Daring, and I've been on these islands before. On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes, and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs.
Alright, thank you for that interjection. I appreciate it.
Responsible management of our animals is key, as is creating a safe environment for our visitors.
So we've got our overall rating. I kind of feel like I could have worked my way through this all by my lonesome without all the help. You can see mission progress and active contracts for the current island. Alright, so guest satisfaction, food ratings at 0. We really have problems over there. I do hope that there's somewhere around here where I can see where my power grid is at, though. Like, that's the part that I'm mostly interested in.
I'm Owen Grady. Owen to my friends. I've seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
That's definitely not Chris Pratt. Then again, Chris Pratt is kind of A-list right now.
Power is something we simply cannot ignore when it comes to our operations. Without power, we don't have any power.
Chris Pratt's kind of A-list right now. It's kind of weird how his career blew up after Parks and Rec. Like, that was it, man. He was, like, up and ready. Oh, we got upgrades over here? We can get outage protection. Okay. So, unused power, we still got 15 left. We are going to have to make a new grid pretty soon. But our gift shop is up and running, so that's pretty cool. Can I rename it? Let's call it... Ooh, what am I going to call it here? We're going to call it... I'm going to call it Spend Yo Money. There we go. Perfect. Spend Yo Money. We're selling lunch boxes right now for $4. We can also sell Barbasol, which I have no idea what Barbasol is. Is that shave cream? Is that what it is? That's the shave cream from the first movie, right? Where he's got the... It's inside the can or whatever. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I dry shave. I don't shave with shaving cream, so I don't know shaving cream names. And we can manage our staff. Okay. We also have a management view. For fun? Is anyone having fun yet? Yay. Welcome to my park. We've also got some fossils that actually just got dropped into our inventory. Well, our island rating went up when we did that, so it helped out a little bit. We've got a mosquito, we've got a Struthiomimus, and a Edmontosaurus. Let's go ahead and make them a little bit more viable. There it is. That's actually a 4-star Struthiomimus. On the extraction map, let's send them out to... Yeah. Let's send them out to... What does it mean if it's partially depleted? I assume that means our yield is going to be a lot lower, but I'm going to try anyways, just so I can validate that 100%. So, with the island, fun rating is up, shopping rating is up, food and drink need help. So, let's go ahead and work on that, too. Obviously, we got to set up all of our dumb stuff to... Oh, we got a fast food place. Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and rotate you... Oh, it's obstructed by the grid right there. I see it. Okay. Cool. And then, is it X that rotates it that way? All right, cool. We'll put it right there. It'll be all right. Everything's going to be good. We're going to get things lined up on this side because you got to have, like, the food court area in the theme park so that you can charge people $16 for a Slurpee. It's an important part of the entire operation, okay? I hope that's not the back of the building right there. Did I put it in backwards? Uh-oh. I might have put it in backwards. I might have made a mistake. I might have screwed up. We'll find out in a minute. I do like the building animation, though. It looks pretty cool. Looks like we've got, like, normal civilian visitors right now who are walking around. I mean, our park is not that impressive. Like, I don't know if I would spend $150 on, like, an entry ticket for me and my wife just to see Struthiomimus. You're going to have to up the ante a little bit right there. Struthiomimus is just, it's not worth it to me. Struthiomimus is whack. Ain't nobody care about Struthiomimus. Although I am going to incubate 2 more of them. I don't know if I have to put in... We don't have a lot of variety. What is that? What does that mean? What is that? What is that? Is it just upset because it's not attached to a road? Because I can fix that. Did it just not connect to the path? Because it seems like it's okay to me. There. Is it attached to the path now? Fantastic. We're selling Dino Bites over here. We can't call it Fast Food 1. That's, we can't do that. We'll call it, Struthio Salads. Yeah. And then we'll just sell all kinds of other stuff here. So our expedition is done. Let me see what fossils we've acquired. We've gotten ourselves some more Edmontosaurus, which is fantastic. No complaints there. We made $100,000 selling that, and $120,000 by selling some silver. Good. At least we found something while we were out there. Is that depleted yet? Keep sending people back over there until we finish off Edmontosaurus. I'm going to focus on making them stronger and mo better. I do wish we didn't have to go through the animation right there every time we release one of these guys, too. I think having like 5 or 6 of them... Oh, they have different ratings. Oh. Well, apparently some of these are better than others. You've received complaints about guests not being able to satisfy their thirst. Hold on. I'm paying attention to Struthiomimus right now. I don't have time for this. So why are the Struthiomimuses not hanging out together? Is there some problem here? They don't like each other? Health and comfort look pretty good. Health and comfort look pretty good on them, too. Like, do they not herd? Like, I thought they would pull together like a herd and they would, like, run around and, like, be friends, but... I don't know if that's happening the way that I envisioned in my head. Like, I had thought about it and been like, yay, it's gonna be so majestic, and then it wasn't. So... as far as we need some place where people can buy drinks, there's an emergency shelter. Like, they should be able to get drinks from there, right? Do we sell drinks here? Where do we sell drinks at? Or do they only sell Dino Bites? Yeah, it looks like they only sell Dino Bites. Okay. Well, then I need to figure out how the hell it is we get some drinks up in here. We've got a gift shop. We've got a hotel. We've got an emergency shelter, although we're not going to mess around with that for right now. A hotel would be pretty dope, but what does a hotel cost? Like, what was the associated? $750,000. So, yeah, it's a little bit expensive for us to have a hotel. This is Jurassic World Evolution, everybody. I hope you guys have enjoyed the gameplay. My name is Splattercat. I am a variety streamer and content creator here on YouTube who plays pretty much anything and everything, giving you gameplay impressions so that you can check games out and figure out for yourself whether or not it's something that you're interested in. If you wanted to get this game for yourself, I got a link for you down below. Aside from that, if you wanted to support me, the easiest way to do that is just to hit the like button on this video. It helps content creators out more than you know. Aside from that, I also have a Patreon you can check out if you're interested in that kind of thing. And you can catch me live at Twitch TV/SplatterCatGaming every single day. Hi to everybody, and I'll see you next time.